The tire's all chewed up there.
So yeah, of course. Well, I don't know. The tire only lasts for 2 races, and look at that. There's like nothing anymore. Yeah. But that means I can put this one on. Yeah, you can obviously tell the difference between the other one. Yep. I'm also going to be changing the right front as well. So let's get to qualifying. Qualify 22nd. Because my motor apparently was running lean, I smashed the gas so hard where I was actually screaming at the motor. I was like, go! Heat race. Fourth. I barely made the A main, and fourth and above makes the A main automatically. So that. Oh, basically all I did is flat foot the track. And that was kind of annoying. I was a little frustrated at that. Now the main event. Actually, well, before I say that, the motor was still running lean, of course. So I asked George to see if he could change the jetting, and he did. And yeah, he fixed my jetting, and motor ran better. Then all of a sudden, the car started falling apart. I don't know if you can actually hear that. You can see how hard I'm hitting that. I didn't. This thing was completely dry, and motor's not gone. The throttle cable to the motor was sticking too, so I had two throttle stickings, I guess you could say. What else happened? Oh, that bald tire didn't help. So it was slipping and it was grabbing weird. I don't know, I struggled in the main. I don't even know where I finished. That was a bit frustrating. So that's it. There's a couple of things gonna be talking about. The first thing, standard offset frame. What I think about it compared to J frame and Area 51 frame, and also talking about the motor. So the standard offset compared to my old J frame, I actually like this frame, even though I've been struggling with it, but I know what this car wants, and I actually got the setup down. But it's just things happening, the motor issues. That's why the motor's not even there. Um, the way the standard offset drives compared to J frame, someone says, there's one guy that told me the standard offset drives like the J frame, but it's looser. I could agree with that because I could run in the low line and I could run in the high line with this frame. But with the J frame, for dumb reasons, I can only run in the low line. So, so I guess I say it's true. It does drive like the J frame, but it's a looser frame, quote unquote looser frame. Actually, yes, it is a looser frame. Uh, just before it was extremely tight for no reason. It got looser and looser. I was like, okay, now it's getting to where I could say it's a loose frame. It could, when you're in a low line, it'll stay down there. You just gotta not smash the gas as hard, I guess you could say. It could go in the high line, no problem. This car's been good in the high line. It's hard to go fast in the high line if your motor's slow. Yeah, I did nothing but flat foot in the high line in the heat race. I actually think this frame, could actually do really good in the short tracks because of it being a looser frame. I would think it would do better than the J frame in a small track. That's what I think. I don't know. Compared to the Area 51 frame, I would say that the Area 51 frame is a high line King or whatever. It just seems to love the Highline when I drove the Area 51. Maybe it's because I was driving George's cart when he set up the Area 51 to make it where it runs the Highline. I don't know. But if I compared it to this, oh man. I mean, this frame does drive a little bit better in the low line than the Area 51. But I don't know about the Highline. I hate to say they're equal. But even though I was driving different motors, so it's really hard to say. Let's see here. What else? I don't know. That's all I got. And also now I have to talk about the motor. So I didn't count the races, but you're supposed to rebuild a motor, or at least my particular motor, every 8 races. And I was thinking, oh, I think my motor is 5. This is the 5th race. And I was thinking, oh my god, I forgot to count Red Bluff. Because there's 2 Red Bluff races, 1 Stockton, so that's 3. Then 1 Dixon, that's 4. And then Jim Shorey's Memorial Race at Cycleland. And then 2 point races at Cycleland, so that's 7 total. So I was like, okay, it needs to rebuild now. Which, apparently I lost count. I forgot to count Red Bluff. And I've been to Red Bluff twice, like I said. I don't know what happened to it. I'm gonna get the motor back today or tomorrow. The motor's done. It's just we haven't picked it up yet. So that's all I have to say. I'm gonna be maintaining this cart a little bit, tying up the nuts and bolts, changing tires. They're one in the rears, one in the fronts, and see how it handles. I'm getting ready for points race number 3, and hopefully it goes much better. Peace.